Yo guys, it's your good buddy Condor, and I guess I'm just giving you a quick view. Not sure how I can record my audio, but I'm recording my video, and I just want to make this one point real quick. As you well know by now, the Detroit Tigers got swept by the San Francisco baseball Giants. It was not due to a lack of effort on the Tigers' part tonight, but I feel that earlier games where we got skunked, 2-0, 3-0, that didn't help. And the bats did not execute when they needed to. So, like the Chiz-Biz man and get these balls before me, I'm going to do a quick iPhone commentary. And the fact of the matter is, the American League does not know how to play baseball. Case number one, the Texas Rangers, with all due respect to 6 pounds and Hayden, get these balls. With respect to those guys, the Texas Rangers held the top spot in the AL West for over 100 days. Yet, when it came right down to the wire, they lost the AL West to the Oakland Athletics, and they were forced to settle for the wild card. And the wild card went to the Baltimore Orioles, who promptly defeated the Texans. Evidence number two, step number two. The Oakland A's clinched the AL West on the very last game of the series, go on to face the Detroit Tigers, and they make it a competitive series, but they ultimately lose to the Tigers. I'm not sure if that's an actual point. Maybe the A's do know how to play baseball, but you must excuse me. This is a live take. I'm coughing like crazy because, I don't know, maybe I got the herpes or something. Real tip number two, the Baltimore Orioles, after knocking out the godless Texas Rangers in a competitive series, fall to the New York Yankees, who then proceed to get swept by the Detroit Tigers because they do not know how to play baseball. Derek Jeter injures his ankle. Alex Rodriguez and his overhyped skinny ass does not perform for the Yankees, and nobody on the Yankees batting roster can hit a baseball. At least nobody could during that series. I am to understand. Which leads us to point number 4. You probably already know what's coming by now. How does a team that sweeps a godless Yankees team, which is nevertheless one of the most storied franchises in baseball, how does that easy pennant win come, and then they get swept in the World Series? Well, if you just look at the box scores and you just, learn of the games, then, it's like, well, I guess San Francisco was the better team. And they were the better team, undeniably. But Prince Fielder, hits, gets a base hit, gets on first. Delman Young hits a triple and hits a big ball out to left field. And Prince has the ability to race his ass all across the screen. What am I talking about? All across the baseball field. I got some guy trailing me right now. I hope he doesn't have rollers. And he tries to slide into home plate, Babe Ruth style, or Jackie Robinson style, and he ends up getting patted on his fat ass. When, if he would have kept standing up and running, he might have cleared the plate. So, that's one thing. And then, number two, just Prince Fielder is not the bat that the Tigers paid for. Think about this, people. That man signed a 9-year, multi-million-dollar deal, one of the most expensive deals in Tigers history. And he didn't deliver when he needed to. Miguel Cabrera, winner of the Triple Crown for the first time in well over 20 years, maybe even 30. Did some shit for us in Game 4, but other than that, he didn't do much either. And then, the San Francisco Giants were just able to bat circles around us, while the Tigers could get runners on bases and get them in scoring position, but they could not finish. And in this series, you have to finish. If you don't finish, you don't win games. Plain and simple. That's why the American League does not know how to play baseball, and the National League has been the master race of Major League Baseball for the past 3 years. I'm almost home, and I've done all my ranting. So, as always, keep it Condor.